Good afternoon. Welcome back. Kent Bain with Nine Business Group and Elevate Your Chat. We have Adele joining us today from Endpoint Ventures. Adele, please introduce yourself, your company, but most importantly, tell us what makes you unique and what separates you from your competition. Adele, welcome.
Hey, sorry, it's actually Kier. I'm just on Adele, which is a laptop. But
Oh, my bad. Okay.
anyway, uh yeah, we really just want to use our expertise and condense this kind of complex business world and make some powerful tools that really make things easier for small to medium business owners to deliver to their clients. We want to add on value at very little cost and create beautiful, simple maps.
So all maps all the
Hopefully,
time. What is in
yeah.
your, how long you been doing this, I guess, is the first question parlayed into that. What is the most interesting thing that you have mapped or done for a client?
One kind of interesting one. I'm trying not to get into too many details, but there's like for tracking wildlife, like there's lots of surveyors who there's like at-risk area, and they have bird watchers or something that have to track wildlife as they like land in a toxic area or something like that, and map that out, and they like shoot bird cannons at to scare off the birds and stuff like that. That's one interesting use case where you can actually like visualize the data where all the sightings are and stuff like that, and it has real value.
Cool. All right. How
Uh,
long have you been doing this? And since you started, what has been the biggest challenge you've had to face and how did you overcome it?
um, Probably just taking on so many different roles in a business. You really do have to learn enough about each individual sector and figure out how to mesh it all together and just like set aside times to actually dive deep into figuring out what people do and how they think about these problems differently, because it is very different. I think there's a good book, or like everyone needs to be a technician, an entrepreneur, and a manager. And so you have to kind of put on the different hats and figure out how those different people think differently, because most people are dominated by one of those things.
Yeah, isn't that the
Yeah.
truth? I
Yeah.
agree. What is one thing you know now that you wish you would have known when you started a business?
Um, like One kind of cliche thing is the biggest lie they ever told you is it's not that easy. And I think that is kind of true. Really, like I wish I knew that you just have to go and do it. Like no one's gonna go do the work for you or anything like that. You have to break down problems into their steps and then execute. And it's that simple.
You just got to roll up the sleeves and go to work. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I don't
simple.
know.
I think that there's a lot of wisdom in that. It may seem or look easy, but it's not.
Yeah.
And you just got to roll up the sleeves and go to work. If there was a pirate,
Yeah.
a thief knocking at your door, hacking into your computer system, what is that thief stealing?
Uh, Ideas. I don't know. Like there's I try and treat my work mostly like an open book. Like a lot of what I do is open source, or I'm actually like building on top of the work of so many people before. So in that regard, I actually don't mind that much. I try and be like, if you're smart enough to figure out how to use this stuff, go ahead. We'll keep doing our thing. Hopefully, most people aren't malicious. Yeah, steal the ideas. We'll do it anyway.
Fair enough.
Yes.
What is your definition of a successful business?
Uh, a business that adds value to the world and like helps as many people as possible, aka either it's empowering them to have a fulfilling job, or to deliver more value to their clients, or just to do something interesting with their data or their technology. This is kind of getting away from our main focus right now, but like the more personal items, like we want to enable people to like just have a nice tool for putting their pictures on a map and stuff like that. So really success is about making good, reliable software that makes a difference and helps people.
So good, reliable products that help people. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Like, yeah, again, like it's closing the gap. We're trying to make technology using this complex stuff, and we're trying to make something that is just as useful but less complicated. So it, in fact, like it lowers the barrier to entry, so more people could like pick up that piece of software and actually start using it.
I think that's great. Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot to be said for simplification, and then also more importantly, making it simple enough so people can adapt and use it and make it beneficial to them. When it's all said and done, you look ahead 5-10 years and you're looking back, what do you want to be known for?
Basically, a lot of what I just said, but like just being a good person, I guess, or but yeah, making good software that makes a difference is like the cliche way of putting it. But yeah, I want to be known for my mindset being of good spirit, like right vision, right thought, right action, as someone who looked at a problem, solved it, and then executed that solution.
Excellent. So who would be your ideal client? And then tell us where they can find more information. So who do you want to find you? What kind of problem they might be having, and how do they find you? Website, phone number. This is your infomercial. Tell us where to find it.
Okay. So the main product we're pitching right now is Project Planner by Endpoint. So if you're a service-based small to medium business that has some sort of spatial component to your data, so you have locations on the map for your different sites, your different projects, your different thing, and you're providing this as a service to other clients. Say there's a bunch of big companies that each one has some regulatory problem, and you're solving that problem and delivering some deliverable to them. We're looking to be an add-on service to those sorts of companies and create those strategic partnerships early on here. And empower you to add on value, stack that value on top of your existing services, because everyone needs a web map these days, and we're trying to make that process as easy as possible by building this canned solution where we can deliver that in record time and for lower costs than developing it in-house. And so, yeah, if you're running any sort of service-based business where you're providing a service, or if you're just receiving a service and you need a simple solution for your team, we're happy to talk with you and discuss what your needs are. If you reach out to sales@endpoint.ca or stick your email into join.endpoint.ca, then we'll reach out and we can set up a meeting and figure out what your business needs are. And we really do tailor the solution directly to you. So it's not just a pre-canned web map. We talk with you, figure out what your problem is, and then we can put some custom code into the map to basically implement your solution. So if you have a specialized use case or something like that, we can figure out what your problem is and solve it.
Sounds
But yeah,
great.
the best way to reach out is sales@endpoint.ca.
Awesome.
Sorry,
That's
yeah.
sales@endpoint.ca. Thanks again, Kier. Appreciate your time. The answers were great. Enjoy spring, and we'll be talking to you real
Awesome.
soon.
Yeah, really nice to meet you, Kent. Yeah, wonderful rest of your day. Bye.